Here's Mitchell, behind the defense, and CaitlinClark can do no wrong.
You look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time. Not saying that it's not going to translate, because when you're great at what you do, you're just going to get better. But there is going to be a transition period where you're going to have to give yourself some grace as a rookie. And, it might take a little bit longer for some people.
Off the screen, finds some space, and delivers! It's a triple for CaitlinClark.
CaitlinClark made a statement against the Phoenix Mercury, putting together another remarkable performance and helping the Indiana Fever secure a historic season sweep. For the first time in franchise history, the Fever defeated the Mercury 3 times in a single regular season. Clark entered the game with plenty of attention surrounding her, but she answered it with her performance on the court. The rookie superstar dominated the first half, scoring 16 points while shooting 55.6% from the field, including 3 3-pointers, while adding 5 assists, and for rebounds, her impact continued throughout the game. Clark finished with an impressive 29 points, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds while shooting 50% from the field. The performance added another milestone to her already historic rookie season. Clark also became the first player in WNBA history to record at least 450 points and 200 assists during a rookie campaign. Across her previous 2 games, she had been directly involved in an extraordinary 62% of the Fever's total points through scoring and assists. With every performance, Clark continues to rewrite the record books and strengthen her case as one of the league's most impactful young stars. What began as a race for Rookie of the Year is increasingly becoming a conversation about just how high Clark's ceiling could be. Only 5 other players in league history had previously accomplished the milestone, making Clark's achievement even more remarkable. But the most impressive part of her performance wasn't just the numbers, it was the way she controlled the entire game and consistently exposed weaknesses in the Mercury's defense. Clark's court vision allowed her teammates to find open looks and easy baskets, showing exactly why her playmaking has become such a major weapon. Defenders couldn't simply focus on stopping her 3-point shooting because Clark could immediately adjust, close out too aggressively, and she could attack the basket. Give her space, and she could knock down one of her trademark deep threes. Bring extra pressure, and she could find a teammate cutting toward the rim or use a screen to create another scoring opportunity. The Mercury struggled to find an answer for her versatility. Clark's ability to read the floor made every defensive decision difficult, and when her teammates ran with her passing often turned into easy scoring opportunities. Even more impressive, Clark joined an incredibly exclusive group of players by recording 29 points, 5 rebounds, and 10 assists while posting an elite true shooting percentage. Only 3 rookies in WNBA or NBA history have consistently reached that kind of statistical combination, and Clark has now done it twice. The other players to accomplish the feat include NBA legends Stephen Curry and Michael Jordan, who each achieved it twice as well. Whether or not Diana Taurasi agrees with Clark's rise, the rookie continues to let her performances speak for themselves. Taurasi is unquestionably one of the greatest players in WNBA history and has earned her place in the basketball conversation, but Clark's rapid impact is becoming increasingly difficult to ignore. CaitlinClark's performances have quickly turned her into one of the biggest names in the WNBA. Even as a rookie, her impact on the court has attracted new attention to the league and helped bring more fans to women's basketball. Clark's matchups with Diana Taurasi have also become a major storyline. When the Fever faced Taurasi's Mercury earlier in the season, Clark came within 1 rebound of a triple-double. In their following matchup, she completed the milestone and became the youngest player in WNBA history to record a triple-double. Clark and Aliyah Boston also made Fever history by becoming the first teammates in franchise history to record 20-point double-doubles in the same game. Clark continued adding to her record collection when she delivered 7 assists in the first quarter, setting another franchise milestone. Her playmaking numbers have become particularly impressive. Clark has established herself among the league leaders for assists in both a single quarter and a single game, showing how much her passing has developed alongside her scoring. Meanwhile, Taurasi was returning from the Paris Olympics and appeared to still be finding her rhythm. She finished the game with 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 turnovers. Early in the contest, she also received a technical foul after an argument with officials over a call involving Brittany Griner. The contrast between the two stars added another layer to an already highly anticipated matchup. Clark continued building her resume with another record-setting performance, while Taurasi faced the challenge of getting back into form after the Olympic break. Taurasi's frustration was noticeable throughout the matchup as she repeatedly communicated with officials while trying to keep her team in the game. Despite the tense atmosphere, CaitlinClark remained focused and continued to make an impact on both ends of the court. Clark's ability to stay composed while facing defensive pressure and constant attention from the Mercury showed how quickly she was adapting to the professional level. Rather than allowing the distractions to affect her, she continued creating opportunities for herself and her teammates. After the Fever secured another victory over Phoenix, Clark had plenty of reason to to be satisfied, especially given the attention surrounding the rivalry and the Mercury's social media presence. Perhaps the most intriguing part of Clark's rise is that she still appears to have plenty of room to develop. Many rookies experience a difficult adjustment period during their first WNBA season, often encountering what is commonly called the rookie wall as the long schedule begins to take its toll. Clark faced that challenge particularly early because she had little time to recover between her college career and the start of the WNBA season. Her demanding workload became part of the discussion among veteran players, including Diana Taurasi, who had previously emphasized how difficult the transition to professional basketball could be. Yet instead of slowing down permanently, Clark continued improving, learning from each game, and producing performances that made it increasingly difficult to dismiss her impact as simply a rookie's hot.
Yeah, it's the new fans are really sensitive these days. You can't say anything. Yeah, it's kind of like when you go from kindergarten to first grade, there's a learning adjustment. When you go from high school to college, there's a learning adjustment. I don't think I said anything that wasn't factually correct.
The Olympic break gave CaitlinClark a valuable opportunity to rest both physically and mentally after an intense stretch of basketball. With the demanding transition from college to the WNBA taking its toll, the break appeared to give the rookie a chance to reset and return with renewed energy and confidence. By this point in the season, Clark had already rewritten another part of the WNBA record book, holding the league's rookie record with an impressive 1,115 total points. Heading into Friday's matchup, the Indiana Fever also sat 7th in the overall WNBA standings. The Fever had experienced some setbacks along the way, including problems with turnovers, the difficulty of adjusting to the league's demanding schedule, and stronger defensive competition. Still, Clark and her teammates continued to show improvement as the season progressed. Rather than slowing down, Clark appeared to be using the Olympic break as a reset. With her confidence growing and her game continuing to develop, the rookie was proving that the best of her season might still be ahead.
I feel like I've grown so much, and I'm really proud of myself because I felt like those first 11 games in 20 days were really difficult for myself because I expect so much of myself and I wanted to be so good, not only for my teammates, and we're all trying to figure it out, and everybody expected us to be great, and then you're 1-8 and everybody's frustrated and we're like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? But
CaitlinClark has quickly established herself as a game-changing presence in the WNBA. Her explosive style of play has helped bring unprecedented attention to the league while giving the Indiana Fever a stronger push toward playoff contention. What makes Clark's rookie season even more remarkable is the level of production she has delivered while facing constant criticism and intense scrutiny. Instead of allowing the outside noise to slow her down, she has continued improving, breaking records, and putting together performances that have made her one of the most talked about players in women's basketball. For Clark, this is only the beginning. Her rookie season has already been historic, but with her talent, confidence, and ability to keep developing, her potential appears to be enormous. The WNBA is entering a new era of attention, and CaitlinClark is clearly one of the players at the center of it.